This a bottom man too. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. I already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for, I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like Petty Boots. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my they feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cult, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the best. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. U.P.K, bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swear. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock 5 rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.
All right, Shalom. With the I.S.U.P.K started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the command of Commanding General YAHANNA. And we've been teaching the truth from 1969 that according to the Bible, the black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man is the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, man. And that man that, is fighting for Palestine right now ain't the real Jews, man. The man that wears the black hat, the Jewish man, the Israeli, them man, they are not the real Jews, but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And we're in the ghettos, poverty, shanty towns, favelas, ghettos, the ends. Why? Because we disobeyed our God. That's the reason why. Shalom, Awasah, Yahweh, Shem, Shabbat. You sound kind of low still. Let me see what I want. But that's the reason why we're in this position, man. And our oppressor will give us Black History Month to make us feel proud of ourselves. And black man, Hispanic man, listen, man, we ain't achieved nothing because the man's giving us a month, man. Because this oppressor's giving us 1 month to feel. 1 second, let me get the volume up. 2 seconds. So lock you. So say something else, sir. Yeah, I think you're a bit low. You might want to step a bit close to the microphone or something. You're mad low, man. But yeah, man, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, they give us Black History Month in the month of October, man, to make us feel what? Make us feel happy, make us feel like, times were hard, but yo, at least in the end we achieved something. It's rough, but with all the voting and marching and fighting, we've achieved something. At least after all that fighting, we got some acknowledgement now. And black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, we don't have no acknowledgement, man. No one even knows, man. They might throw a couple programs on BBC and ITV, man. They might put a picture of Trevor McDonald in Tesco or something. And we think, yeah, man, see, we've been acknowledged, man. We haven't. What is black people live in integrated cities, man, like London. We live in popular cities like Manchester, like Birmingham. But what about the other 60 cities, man? What about the other 60 plus cities where there's not a lot of black people? No one even knows it's Black History Month, man. Everyone's getting ready for Halloween. They ain't teaching it in schools. They ain't acknowledging you. What is, we live in a bubble, and because they acknowledge Black History Month in our bubble, that's why we think, the whole of England knows about our struggle, man. The whole of England wants to apologize. The whole of England sorry for what they've done, and it ain't, man. It ain't. Little do you know that outside of Birmingham, Manchester, Luton, those well-populated cities or the bigger cities, nobody even knows about you, man. No one even cares about you, man. No one gives a damn. No one even knows about the death of Mark Duggan and Rashad and Charles, man. No one even knows about, Dejan Reed. And no one cares, man. Black people are the people that no one cares about. You know what I mean? Give me Zephaniah 2 and 1, Baba Kashar. The book of Zephaniah or Zechariah, 1 second. Yeah, man. Book of Zephaniah 2 and 1.
The book of Zephaniah 2 verse 1. Gather thyself together, yea, gather together, O nation not desire.
And you know what God said? God said, gather yourselves together, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. How do you know that God's talking about us? Because I know there's some Christians out there saying he didn't say black people. He didn't say Native American Indians. The Bible said, gather yourselves together, nation not desired. And there's only one nation of people that ain't desired. That's blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. If you're a Jamaican man, you come to England straight away, drug dealer. You come to sell drugs. You come to marry a British woman and get a free passport. If you're a Hispanic man, God, you're a part of the Mexican mafia. You're gonna end up in jail. You come to sneak over the border. You're a Native American Indian. Come on, man. He drinks a lot. We're a nation not desired, man. All other nations can have a happy life, live a good life. Whether he's Indian, Chinese, people respect you. The Chinese are known for being what? Smart, man. These Indians are known for being what? Doctors and lawyers and owning all the off licenses and petrol stations. And what's the black man? The Africans are known for being doctors and lawyers and going to university, man. What's the black man known for? Having no father. What's the black man known for? Being a drug dealer. What did they say about black people? We live in council states. We sell drugs and even when it comes to being a criminal, they say that we're the dumbest criminals. The Hamites are doing scams and making a lot of money, but they say the black man, he sells weed and gets caught. He sells a bit of crack and gets caught. We're that nation not desired, man. And God said we gotta gather ourselves together. Read that again, Baba Kushar.
The book of Zephaniah 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desire.
That's what we got to do as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. We're a nation that's divided.
2 verse 1.
We're a nation of people that's divided, man. We ain't gathered. God said, gather yourself together, man. You know, not some of you be Christian, while the other half, while some of you are Rastafarian, while some of you are Jehovah's Witness, while some of you are, Episcopalian, some of you are Muslim. The Lord said, gather yourselves together, man. How do we gather? Under Muslim? No. Under Christianity? No. Under this truth, man. That's how we're supposed to gather. We're to gather ourselves together. Why? Because we're a nation that's not desired. We're a nation of people that builds a country and then they tell us to go home, man. We're a nation of people that fight for a country and they don't show us no appreciation, man. We're a nation of people that fight for a country, come to live in that same country, and they call us Gollywog and Coon and go back home, man, and keep Britain white. You know what I mean? They said it's right on the walls, keep Britain white, man, and write SWAT stickers on the walls and call you a Gollywog and a Coon and tell you to get back on the jam, man. These are the things that our people faced. We're that nation not desired. And after all that, man, we had so much racial tension and riots in the streets of London, in the streets of Birmingham, in the streets of Manchester, man. Then after that, guess what? All of our elderly got deported. We're that nation of people not desired, man. We're the people who they put drugs in our neighborhoods. We're the ones who the police kill. We're the ones who they cram into council estates. And before the council estates, it was crammed into one room, man. Landlords will cram black people into one room. But meanwhile, charge for individual rent, man. That's how we were living. We're a nation of people that's not desired. You can't show me in any history where this happens to anybody else, because that's some I check. The Afghanistan fought against England, man. The whole war on drugs was against Afghanistan. Osama bin Laden was an Afghan. That's where it comes from. Meanwhile, the Afghans get to come over to England. Taxpayers' money funds how they eat. Taxpayers' money takes care of where they're gonna live. Meanwhile, black man, when you come over here, you have to fund yourself, man. You have to feed yourself, man. Don't forget the Ukrainians. People are giving their houses up for the Ukrainians. Black man, who gave you a house? No one did, man. You couldn't even get a house. You had to get a room and charge big money for that room, man. No one is undesired like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We're the undesired, man. And that's why we gotta love ourselves. If no one else will love us, we gotta love us, man. Read that one more time, Abu Kishar.
One can. The book of Zephaniah 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desire.
Keep it in.
Verse 2. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass, as the chaff before the fierce anger of the Lord.
Here you go.
Upon you.
And we gotta gather ourselves together before that day comes, man, where the Lord brings his anger, man. The Lord's coming to kill all these nations that's oppressed blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And guess what, black man? If you don't put down weed, you're gonna die with them. The Lord's come to kill the nation that put black people into council estates. And if you don't put that weed down, you're gonna die with them, man. The Lord's come to kill that nation that puts drugs in our neighborhoods, man. That make money off black people, that rob us, man. Come to kill that nation of people that charge us living in a one-bedroom flat. It's coming to punish them. And guess what? If we don't put down our sins, we're gonna die with him, man. If you don't stop selling drugs and taking drugs, you're gonna die with him, man. If you don't stop whoring around, you're gonna die with him, man. If you don't stop getting tattoos and taking drugs, we're gonna die with him, man. The Lord said, gather yourself together before my anger. I'm paraphrasing. Keep it in.
Verse 3. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment.
There you go. We're the meek of the earth, man. We're the meek of the earth. Who's more meek than black people, man? We've been beaten down so much. We're meek. We're humble. We're humble. They make out like we're, goons and monsters and animals, man. All black people want to do is live peacefully, man. All we wanted to do in the 60s is come to England and keep our head down, man. And just work and make money and bring it home. All we wanted was peace. All we want to do is serve your God, man. Your Jesus, your white Jesus. I want no problems. We're the meek of the earth. The Lord says, seek me, meek of the earth. But this is the problem. Black people want to seek Caesar Borgia, man. Our people want to seek Islam. They want to seek Christianity. They want to seek Rastafarianism and Haile Selassie, man. That's the problem. That's the reason why we're still downtrodden. That's the reason why we're still on the bottom, man, because we're seeking the wrong God, man. We got to seek our God, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, we got a God. And our God don't look like the white man. Our God don't have an Arab name like Allah. He's not Chinese. His name ain't Buddha. We got a God that looks just like us, speaks our language, man. And his name is Yahweh in the Bible, man. Keep it in.
Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be he shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
That's what we gotta do, black man. The Lord's imagine this, the Lord's anger's coming, man. The Lord's wrath is coming. You see what happened out there in Palestine. You see what's happening out there in the world, man. You see how petrol prices are going up, man. People are hungry and cost of living's gone crazy. That's the Lord showing his anger, man. You saw COVID-19, you saw monkeypox, man. And the Lord says, you be righteous. Righteous is keeping the rules that the Lord laid down in the Bible, man. Our God has rules, man, do's and don'ts, things that you can do and things that you can't do. And if you apply these rules to your life, black man, you fight yourself and apply these rules. You fight what your body wants. Say, forget my body. What does God want from me? The Lord said he will hide us in the day of his anger, man. He will keep us safe in the day of his anger. You ain't got to die like what's happening over there in the land of Israel, man. You ain't got to be the next bomb attack. You ain't got to be the next man with COVID-19. You ain't got to be the next man with monkeypox, man. And you can make sure that you ain't the next man. You can make sure that you ain't the next man only if you keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You keep his rules, man. You follow what the Lord says, man. And that's how you can keep safe. The Lord is a father, man. Like any good parent, as long as you obey by the rules, guess what? You get warm food in your belly, man. As long as you obey by your father's rules, you get a warm house to stay in. You get a nice bed to stay in. And God's exactly the same. Our Father is exactly the same. As long as you obey his rules, black man, as long as you listen to him and don't serve no other God, he'll make sure you're safe. He'll make sure you live, man. He'll make sure you don't die. He'll make sure you don't get killed in the next terrorist attack, man. He'll make sure your kids are safe. Make sure your wife is safe, man. But when you disobey him and want to serve other gods and want to follow the other nations, then the Lord kicks you out his house, man. He kicks you out the house, you know, where safety is, where the warmth is. You know what I mean? You're so susceptible for anything, man. Keep it in.
Verse 4. For Gaza shall be forsaken, and Ashkelon a desolation.
Okay, so that's going into what you see. That's going into what you see today, man. The land of Israel, man, gonna be desolate, man. Gonna be desolate. You know what I mean? There's a group of black men that said that black people should go back to Israel now, man. The Lord kicked us out of that land and put us in slavery. Black man, your job right now is to raise up, is to give brothers the truth in the land where the Lord scattered you, man. The Lord so happened to put us in England. So we raise up brothers in England, man. If the Lord put you in New York, you raise up brothers in New York, man. Your job ain't to go to Jerusalem, man. Jerusalem right now is trodden by the Gentiles, as the Lord said in the Bible. You know what I mean? And right back, that's going through wars, man. While they're warring and fighting and beefing, you're meant to raise up your brothers, man, in the land that the Lord scattered you in. So your brother in London, you join the I.S.U.P.K, man, and help build a school in London. Your brother from Gloucester, you call it I.S.U.P.K, man, and be under the office of Mawasar, man, and help build up them zones. That's our job, man. Drop that. Give me Daniel. The book of Daniel is 9 and 12.
The book of Daniel 9 verse 12. And he had confirmed his words, which he has spoken against us and against our judge.
There you go. So the Bible goes, the Lord confirmed his words, the words that he spoke against us, man. What's the against us? Not for us, against us. The Lord got words against us. And what's them laws, man? What's them words that the Lord got against us? The words that the Lord got against us is what? If you disobey my laws, I'll put you in slavery, man. If you disobey my laws, I'll give you smallpox, man. I'll give you all these curses. Those are the words that the Lord spoke against us. Not for us, but against us. Keep it in.
The judged that judge us by bringing upon us great evil.
There you go.
Under the whole heaven.
The Lord brought unto us great evil. That's why, you know what I mean, the Windrush got dealt with, how badly they got dealt with, man. That's why slavery happened. That's why black man was whipped. That's why a black woman was raped. Why? Because the Lord confirmed his words against us. The Lord told us what would happen to us if we disobey him. And we didn't care, man. We said, you know what, I'll take the risk. I'll be a Christian, I'll take that risk, man. And therefore the Lord confirmed all them words, all the evil stuff that would happen to us. The Lord confirmed it that day. confirmed it, man. The Lord said we're going to slavery. We didn't want to listen. And the Lord said, okay, cool. And he confirmed it, and it happened. Black women getting raped, the Lord confirmed it, and it happened. Babies being taken away from their parents, the Lord confirmed it, and it happened, man. Keep it in.
Go on. For under the whole heavens hath not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
You go, and what's that saying right there, Mousa? The Bible goes, under the whole heaven has not been done like what's been done to Jerusalem. What's that saying, man, Mousa, man?
The judgment that has come upon
So lucky, bro. You chop it up a little bit. Wait for him to get back. His connection got messed up, man. Wait for him to get back. But the Lord said no nation has been through what we've been through, man. Yes, meaning what? If you're crying for Palestine, you might want to cry for black people, man. The Lord said that black people had it worse. If you're crying for the famine in China, the Lord said if you want to really cry, then you should cry for black people. You want to cry about the terrorist attacks in France, and you want to cry for Ukraine, and really, we need to cry for is black people, because no one have been punished more than black people, man. The Lord said under the whole heaven. What's under the whole heaven? The earth, man. You stand on the earth. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. The heaven is the sky. It's like him also. I didn't get your answer right there. If you could repeat that.
Okay. The book of Daniel 9 verse.
No, I mean the part it says under the whole heaven. Break it down for me.
Okay. I'm trying to find it. Daniel 9 verse 11.
9 and 12.
No, sorry. Okay. This is saying that the judgment that we have faced, no other nation under the heavens have been through that kind of tribulation. I can be compared to.
Absolutely, man. Everyone talks about, but the poor Ukrainians, listen, man. The Ukrainians are getting help. Slavery, who helped us, man? Imagine we wanted a job here. We had to go find some money. We had to go send for one child. We had to go send for one child, save some money, and then go get another child, man. The Ukrainians get to come over here as a family. All of them get to come over here as a family. We didn't get that. We didn't get that nice privilege. You know what I mean? One grandparent came, she sent for another one, and another one. That's what we got over here, man. They come over here and get some brand new housing. Did we get that? No, we never, man. They come to England while England's less racist. Do we have that now, man? We're the height of England's racism, man. The height of England's racism. Getting refuted. Nowadays, to talk about diversity and so forth, and every slavery that you go to, gotta have a darkie in there, so like, yeah. But the black people have that. They didn't want to give us a job, man. They didn't want to give us a job. They racial profile. Police was pulling us over and beating us up, man. Nobody has suffered more than black people on this face of the earth, man. I don't want to hear about, the Jewish man and Hitler and so forth, man. He ain't been through what black people been through. Even after the whole Hitler thing, look how he's living, man. Rich, nice, got his own land, man. He's pushing buttons and killing poor Palestinians, man. After slavery, guess what? We're still in slavery. After the physical chains, we're still in mental chains. We ain't got no father in the house, man. We got a woman raised in the house with a woman trying to raise a man. We got drugs in our neighborhoods. We got kids running the whole neighborhood, man. Kids running the ends, man. The whole end is scared of one 18-year-old with a gun or a knife, man. That's how we're living. No one has suffered more than blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Read that one more time, Baba Kashar.
The book of Daniel 9, verse 12. And he had confirmed his words, which he spoke against us, and against our judges that judge us.
And against our judges, the Lord told us, man. The Lord told all of us, the little man and the big man. That's what it means by the judges. The judge is the man that was the judge over Israel, the man on top, man. Your judges today will be, your top scholars, man. Your lawyers, your solicitors, your policemen, even the men that ruled over us. The Lord told the little man to the big man. Keep it in.
By bringing upon us a great evil, for under the whole heavens are not being done as hath been done to Jerusalem.
And under the whole heaven, under the heaven is what? The sky, man. And black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, you're under the heaven. And the Lord said, under the heaven, mean this whole earth, no one has suffered like us, man. Everybody wants to cry for every other nation, but nobody wants to cry for you, man. If anyone wants to cry, they should cry for us. They should cry because Mark Duggan's death, man. They should cry because of Rashawn Charles' death, man. You know, not for Ukraine. You know what I mean? Not for, Hamas or whatever the case may be. If you want to cry for them, then that's fine. You should surely cry for us, man. Keep it in.
Verse 13. As it is written in the law of Moses.
And that's where it was written. And that's where it was written. In the law of Moses. The Lord said what? He confirmed his word. And where was that word written? The word was written in the law of Moses, man. That's where it was written. In the Bible. Deuteronomy 28. We're going to go there next. The Lord said what will happen to us if we disobey his laws, man. If we don't want to keep his rules. The laws are any good father, man. The Lord laid the rules down. So listen, if you follow me, this will happen. If you disobey me, this will happen. Keep it in.
Okay. All this evil is come upon us, yet we made not our prayer before the Lord our God.
That's the problem. That's the problem. All this evil has come upon us. Black on black crime has come upon us. Single parent homes have come upon us. Being called names and being deported has come upon us. Police brutality has come upon us. But what's the problem? We don't want to serve the Lord, man. These things have come upon us, but guess where we end up? In the church. These things come upon us, and guess where we go for some relief? The mosque. Guess where we go? The temple. Guess where we go? The Rastafarian temple. That's where we go. We ain't made supplication to the Lord, man. And that's the man that put us in this position. And that's the God that can get us out of this position also, man. Read that again.
Come on. As it is written in the law of Moses, all this evil is come upon us, yet we made not our prayer before the Lord our God.
There you go. And we ain't made our prayer. We didn't say, oh, Most High, man, get us out of this. What did we do? We go to church, man, and ask the oppressors, God. We go to the mosque, man, and ask the Arab man's God. We burn sage. Keep some of us burn sage, man. Check the obeah, man. We do everything but come to the I.S.U.P.K, man, and say, yo, listen, man, I'm giving my life to the Lord, man. I'm going to change my life. I'm going to repent, as the Bible says, man. I'm going to be somebody else. That's one thing we don't do. Keep it in.
That we might turn from our iniquities and understand thy truth.
There you go. And if we don't want to turn from our iniquities, man, we know how much brothers you know that knows that life is rough, and they know that the white man's an oppressor, man, but they still smoke weed though. They tell you how wicked he is while smoking weed. But boy, this man's an oppressor, you know. This man's wicked, man. How much brothers know they're oppressed the devil, but as they're getting tattoos, man, as they're smoking weed and doing all them type of things. Why? Because we know it's wrong, and we feel the beating the Lord's giving us, but we don't want to turn to it, man. We don't want to put down the wrongs that we do. We don't want it. And why? Because we're selfish. Why? Because it feels good. Makes us feel good. Makes us feel wonderful. And we can't put down what we want to do for what God wants us to do. Why? Because of selfishness, man. And we learned that from Christianity. We learned that from religions, man. Keep it in.
Verse 14. Therefore hath the Lord watched upon the evil and brought upon us, for the Lord our God is righteous in all his works, which
read that again.
Verse 14. Therefore hath the Lord watched upon the evil and brought it upon us.
There you go. And wherefore means because of this, and because we don't want to turn to God, because we don't want to change our life, the Lord saw the evil that we do, and he put the same evil upon us, man. He saw that, we don't love our brother, so, he made us suffer in the ghettos, man. Made us suffer in poverty, in the streets of England, in the cold, police brutality. Why? Because we didn't want to change our life. We didn't want to be better. We were selfish. And also, okay, then, it's what you want. I'm going to give it to you, man. Keep it in.
For the Lord our God is righteous in all his works, which he doeth, for we obey not his voice.
There you go. The Lord is righteous, but we didn't want to obey his righteous voice. We wanted to do our own thing, and that's why we get punished. every day, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Why? Why do we get punished? Why? Because the Lord wants us to return to Him, man. You meant to, like any parent, you beat your child. Why? So they can, because you're an evil parent. No, because you want them to turn back to you, man. You want to go, I'm wrong, man. That hurt, man. I don't want to feel them beatings again. That's what the Lord's doing to us, man. Let me get the scripture for you. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Gosh, where is it now? Give me oh god. Oh man, what's that one? In thy affliction thou shalt seek me early. No sweat. Get another one.
In thy affliction thou shalt seek me early.
Yeah. You got it?
In thy affliction thou shalt seek me early.
No sweat. No sweat. Give me Baruch in the Apocrypha. Give me Baruch 4 and 6.
Hosea 5 verse 15.
Give me Hosea 5 verse 15. Give me the Hosea one. And give me one in Baruch as well. Yeah, that's the one. Give me one in Hosea first, actually. Hosea first, then one in the Baruch. Let me know you're there. This is the problem, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. The Lord's beating us, man. Why? Because He loves us, man. The Bible goes, who the Lord loves, He chastises, man. I mean, if you're a man out there, you're sinning, and the Lord is, nothing's happening to you, then the Lord might not love you, man. But the Lord punishes you, black man. He wants you, man. He sees some potential in you. You got a child that's done. You got a child. When you're done with a child, you just kick him out the house. Like, I'm done with him, man. You don't answer his phone calls. You're not concerned no more. You done what you could, and he just don't listen. So you just get rid of him, kick him out. You don't answer his calls. You don't even care no more. But when you're working with a child, you beat him, you chastise him, you shout him, you check him, correct him, sit him down. That's a child that you ain't done with just yet. You ain't done with him. You love him, man. You want him to progress. You want him to grow. You want him to become something different. And that's the Lord with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. The Lord beat us because He loves us, man, and He wants us to return. And that's in the Bible. Read that, Baba Kashar.
Hosea 5 verse 15. I'll go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
There you go.
Their affliction.
And the Lord said, I'm going to go. Read that again for the tax, like, yeah. What the Lord said.
Hosea 5 verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
And the Lord said, I'm going to go and turn to my place, man. Meaning what the Lord's left us, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You look in the neighborhoods where we live, you can see the Lord's left us, man. You can see, man. If you look at the islands, man, poverty, brothers killing brothers, man, single parents' homes, man. God clearly ain't with us. If you go to Mexico, man, the favelas and shanty towns, you can see God surely ain't with us, man. Whole country just poor, man. Whole country in a small section got a bit of money. You can see the Lord clearly ain't with us. The Lord said, what? I will go to my place, man. The Lord said, I will go to my place. I mean, the Lord left us and went back to His place, left us. And black men, no matter where we dwell, whether it's England, one of the richest countries on the face of the earth, you can see the Lord's left us, man. Whether in America, another rich country, you can see the Lord has left blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All you got to do is look at all the crackers that we got on the streets, man. All you got to do is look at all the single parent homes, man. All you got to do is look at the knife crime rate and the gun crime rate and the black on black crime rate and the police brutality rate and the abortion rate. And you can see clearly the Lord's left us. Keep it in.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
And the Lord said, I'm going to leave them until they acknowledge their offense, man. And what's our offenses? The breaking of the Lord's commandments, which they push on black people heavily. They push that we break His commandments, man. They say, God, you're born this way. They say, "Oh, don't worry about it. No one's perfect." They say, "Oh, you're young," and black people, we grew up with these concepts, man. We grew up with these concepts, and we just feel, "Oh, no one's perfect," you know. Well, you know, everyone falls short of the glory of God, and that's why we break the laws of God so much. Why? Because our churches, man. Because of religion, man. All religions say, "Well, no one's perfect, man. You know, only God's perfect." God requires us to be perfect. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. That's in the Bible. He requires it from you, man. You know what I mean? We don't condone a man sinning. In the UPK, we don't condone a man sinning, man. Any man sins in the UPK, I feel sorry for him, man. You know what I mean? I've seen the punishments, man. And I feel sorry for him. We don't condone it, man. We got things in place that make sure that man don't sin again. Or if it's bad enough, we just get rid of you, man. You just have to go. You know what I mean? The Lord said that He left us. Why? Because we disobeyed Him. And He didn't leave us forever. He left us so why? We can acknowledge our offense, man. We can see the poverty and say, "Yo, I need God back on my side, man. What do I got to do to get God back on my side?" You'll see the single parent homes and say, "Boy, listen, I need to go back. I need to get back to God, man. I need to get back on the side of God." That's why the Lord did it. Not so, you know, not because He hates us. We done?
Everyone can. And seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
There you go. In our affliction, we will seek God early. While we're being afflicted, we say, "You know what, I'm trying to get back on God's side, man." When we drug overdosing and, you know, single parent homes and not knowing who our father is, the Lord did it so we can say, "Yeah, I need to get to know God. You know, whatever He wants from me, I'm gonna do it, man, because boy, I can't live like this no more. I can't live in this council state no more. I can't live in prison no more, man. I'm tired of being harassed by the police. I'm tired of being rejected jobs, man. I'm tired of my kids not knowing, you know, who they are, man. I'm tired of having no identity." The Lord did that so we can seek Him early, man. We can rush to seek Him. What's the problem? Black people rush to go to them churches, man, and don't want to come in here. We rush to go in the mosque and don't want to come in here, man. That's the problem, man. We're people that been lied to so much. We'll accept anything, man. We'll accept anything but the truth. Why is that? Because the truth is the place where you don't feel comfortable, man. Any other religion, you're allowed to, you know, make mistakes. You're allowed to smoke weed and, well, you know, no one's perfect. But here, you can't, man. So that's why black people don't want to come in here. That's why our people don't want to come in here, man. But the Lord has a remnant of people, small remnant of people, man, that will do it. That will do it, man. See, Satan thinks, "Oh, listen, man, you know what I mean? No one will come into school. No one will come and join the truth because why? They serve themselves, man. The certain is right. A lot of people do serve themselves. Majority of people serve themselves, man. But God has a remnant of people, man, a small number of people that will reject themselves, man. Keep it in.
That's it.
Okay, give me the other one. So give me Salakia. Give me Romans 11:4. In fact, no, give me First Kings 19:18. Just showing you that listen, everybody else, you know, might love to serve himself, but the Lord has a remnant of people that won't, man, that will fight to serve the Lord and not themselves, man. This is the book of First Kings. This is Elijah. Elijah killed about all the prophets of Jezebel, man. And Elijah felt discouraged because after he killed all the prophets, no one still didn't care, man. No one still believed. And that's how you can feel. You're in the UPK, man. You go to camp every Saturday, man. You're chopping up videos and putting out videos and doing events and feeding black people. And the school still ain't full like how the churches are, man. The school still ain't full like how the mosques are, man. And you can feel discouraged, like, yo, I do all this work and I'm trying to convince people that this is the way, man. And no one just wants to know. Everybody still wants to smoke weed. Everyone still wants to smoke cigarettes and still take crack and sell weed and smoke and suck on balloons, man. And this is what the Lord said, man. The Lord said, don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about the masses. Don't worry about how everybody don't want to serve. Because guess what? I got people that will still serve, man. Read that, Baba Kasha.
1 Kings 19:8. Yea, I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the king, all these which have not bowed down to
All right,
Baal.
no sweat. Give me 2 verses above, if you could.
First Kings 9:16. And Jesu the son of Nishem shalt thou anoint to be king over Israel, and Elisha, the son of Shaphat.
Salaki, give me you know, it's one of my favorite chapters. You know, Salaki.
Shaphat.
You know, start from verse 1, man. Start from verse 1. Start from Salaki. It's true. I love the story so much, man. Start from verse 1, man. Working with them. I'm gonna show you
Verse
how.
2,
I'm gonna show you how
19,
in
verse
life.
1.
I'm gonna show you how in life, black man, the masses of people want to do wicked, man. But you don't worry about that, man. You don't get this. You don't get discouraged. You think, well, you know what? I might as well join them. Can't beat them. Join them, man. I'm just doing this by myself. Listen, the Lord got a small number of people, man. You probably think everyone else will be like, stop smoking weed. Why would I do that? Why would I start smoking weed, man? Why would I start smoking something that feels good? And you might think, you might think, oh God, what am I doing here, man? Why should I bother do what I'm doing in the UPK if everybody else loves smoke weed? Black man, there's a small number of brothers out there waiting for you to tell them start smoking weed, man. You're probably thinking, well, everyone's sexual deviants, you know what I mean? Men like to have sex with men and women with women, and no one listen to me. There's a brother out there waiting for you to tell him, waiting to hear you on the mic, waiting to see your videos to tell him, listen, that's wrong, man. And he will change his life. Read from the top.
The book of 1 Kings 19, verse 1. And Ahab told Jezebel that all that Elijah had done, and withal
So
of had
Ahab,
slain.
Ahab was a wicked king, man, that married a heathen woman. I had a heathen woman rule over him. Ahab was like Kanye West, man. A man famous. I had a wicked woman, and the woman ruled over him. And Ahab went and told his woman, the queen, that Elijah killed all of our prophets, man. Elijah had a standoff and killed all of our prophets, man. Keep it in.
Elijah had done, and withal he had slain all the prophets which with the sword. Sorry.
So Elijah killed all the prophets of Baal. Baal was a fake god back then, and he killed all Baal's prophets with the sword. That's like today. Like you got a fake god today called Caesar Borgia, man, or White Jesus, and his prophets will be who? Your pastors, man. That'll be his prophets. You know what I mean? They prophesy about him. You got a fake god today called Allah, man. And who's his prophets, man? All the imams, all the men in the men dress, and the kufian. So the fake god back there and all the priests of that god, he killed all of them, every last one of them, man. Keep it in.
Verse 2. And Jezebel sent a messenger unto Elijah, saying, so let the God do to me, and more also, if I make not thy life, the life of one of them by tomorrow.
So Jezebel, Elijah went. Imagine Elijah went to work, man. Elijah did all this in front of everybody, just so everyone could see who the real God was, man. Not Elijah. Elijah believes. Elijah knows who God is, man. Elijah knows that who the real God is. And Elijah knows that God is faithful, man. But Elijah did this so why everyone can see, right, I'm rolling with him, man. Just like Moses. Moses did miracles so everyone could see who God was. Moses turned the river into blood so everyone could say, yo, clearly this God's stronger than yours. He turned it into blood and you can't turn it back. Clearly he's got stronger than yours. Just like boxing. You have one boxer that's undisputed and knocking out man first round. You got another boxer who's bad too, man. And everyone all talks about, yo, who you think's better, man? This one or that one? This one or that one? And guess what? There's only one way to settle it, man. And that's by getting that match ready. Getting that match, man. And Elijah had a showdown to let everyone know who God is, man. Elijah won the showdown and killed the prophets, man. And it didn't work. No one cared. No one didn't, follow him. On top of that as well, Jezebel sent him a message talking about, listen, I'm going to kill you tomorrow, man. So Elijah's feeling down, feeling discouraged, man. Keep it in.
Verse 3. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Judah, and left his servant there.
So he heard that and got scared, and he dipped. So ran off, went to Beersheba, which is the land at that time that was given to Judah, the city that was given to Judah in the land of Israel. Keep it in.
Verse 4. But he himself went a day journey into the wilderness and came and sat under a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die. And
You go.
said,
So it's feeling low down. It's in the wilderness. Wilderness is a place where mankind don't dwell, like a desert or forest, or a place that is uninhabited. There's no houses there. It's not like the city. That's the wilderness. And you went to the wilderness and sat under a juniper tree, man, just feeling down. It's like imagine that. Imagine you went to camp, man. You're blazing all week, man. And you're putting out TikTok videos and getting your subscribers up, and people go, I don't want to hear that, man. You feel like what I mean. What can I do, man? I felt to give up. That's how Elijah felt at this time. Keep it in.
And he requested for himself that he might die, and
And he's
said,
saying, listen, he's saying, Lord, but just kill me, man. I can't live like this, man. I'd rather not be here, man. To see what's going on, I'd rather not be here, man. I'm better off dead. We done?
and said, It is enough now, O Lord, take away my life, for I am not better than my father.
And he's saying, listen, just kill me, man. I'm wicked, just like my fathers. My father, just kill me like how you killed my fathers, man, for being wicked. I'm not any better than them, man. I can't do this no more, man. Started to get heavy and discouraged and thought that it couldn't go on. Keep it in.
Verse 5. And as he laid and slept under a juniper tree, behold, then an angel touched him and said unto him, Arise and eat.
There you go. So as he's feeling down for himself, the Lord said, angel, man. And the angel gave him some, I think the cake, I believe it was, and told him to eat it. And when he ate this cake kept him nourished, man, for days. Skip down to verse 10. No, give me verse 9, Slakia.
First Kings 19, verse 9. And he came thither unto a caravan and lodged there.
There you go. And he went to a cave and lodged there, man. This is how he was living. These are the prophets that God will live in, man. Listen, you're talking about I can't join the truth, because it's not comfortable. The truth has never been comfortable, man. You got a man of God right here living in a cave, man, running for his life. That's the truth, black man. Pain. The truth is pain, man. You got to go through pain to bring this kingdom of heaven. It's never been comfortable. You don't want to put down weed because it don't feel good, man. Since I put down weed, I'm getting headaches, man. The truth has always been painful. What Bible are you reading, man? This is a man of God right here trying to bring forth the kingdom of heaven, man. Trying to get rid of all these false prophets. And where's he living? In a cave, man. Where was King David? In caves, man, under run from Saul, man. A man that's Yahushua died on a cross. All the prophets were killed, man. This is how he's living. This man ain't living in a cushy house. He's living in a cave, man. And that's the life of a man in the truth. That's the life of a man in the truth, man. When you're in the truth, you will be persecuted, man. People are going to be against you. They're going to take you to court, man. Call the police on you. All types of stuff, man. Why? Because everyone hates the truth. And the men before us suffered the same things, man. This man is a man of God right here and living in a cave, man. Keep it in.
Verse 9. And he came thither unto a cave and lodged there. And behold, the word of the Lord came to him. And he said unto him, What doest thou here, Elijah?
There you go. So angel came to Elijah and said, Elijah, what are you doing here, man? Keep it in.
Verse 10. And he said, I have been very jealous for the Lord God of hosts.
There you go. Elijah's like, listen, man, I'm jealous for the Lord God of hosts, man. Meaning, I love this truth, man. And I feel the same way myself. Like, I love this truth, man. I try to give it to brothers, and brothers don't want it, man. And it baffles me. I'm like, why don't you want this, man? Like, I've seen how it changed my life. I've seen the wonderful counsel the school gives, man. I've seen the love and the brotherhood the school gives. People just don't want it. I've spoken to brothers, man. I've seen brothers, and they come to me and sat down and exchanged numbers, and I think, this brother sounds promising, it's coming in. They just don't want it. Like, you don't see him again. Brothers taking my numbers, taking flights. What's this about? Okay, I'm gonna read about this. And I'm thinking, yeah, man, she looks promising. She's gonna come in here, man, and she don't come in here, man. She don't want it. She don't want this wonderful counseling. She don't want these scriptures breaking down properly in a way that you would never get it broken down in the Christian church, never get it broken down in the Muslim mosque. She don't want to hear that Jews are black and the angels are black. She don't want to hear it, man. I'm jealous. I'm jealous for God. I'm zealous and got zeal. I want you to feel how I feel, but our brothers just don't want it. They don't want the goodness in the school, man. They don't want the brotherhood and the scriptures and the breakdowns. They don't want it. That's what Elijah's saying here. Elijah go, I'm jealous for the Lord of hosts, man. But my brothers just don't want it. You're gonna say that next. We done?
For the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thine altar, and slain thy prophets with the sword. And I, even I, am only left and
So,
they seek my life.
so we say this. I'm jealous. I'm jealous for God, man. I love this truth, man. But the children of Israel come out, they're broken your prophets, man. They broke down the school, broke the altar, and I even means indeed. He said, I'm the only one left, man. And they even seek to kill me too. I'm the last one left, and they even seek to kill me, man. Keep it in.
The one turn to take it away. Verse 11. And he said, Go forth and stand upon the mountain before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by, and a great and strong wind went rent the mountains and broken in pieces the rocks there before the Lord.
All right,
But
cool.
the Lord,
Give me verse 8. Skip down to 18.
verse 18. First King 19, verse 18. Yet I have left for me 7,000 in Israel, all the all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal.
There you go, man. The Lord says 7,000 ain't a big number, man. 7,000 ain't a big number. The Lord said I got a small remnant. That's what 7,000 means. I mean, a nation of people, in a nation of people is millions, and 7,000 compared to millions is very small. And the Lord said, listen, man, Elijah, man, I know you feel like you're the only one, and I know you feel like nobody wants to achieve. Listen, I got a remnant of people that haven't bowed the knee to Baal, man. You hear that, black man? There's a small nation of people out there that love the truth how you love it, and will receive it how you received it, and will teach it how you teach it, and teach others how you love it, man. Brothers that will come in here and respect the brotherhood and love the brotherhood, just like how you love it, man. You might not concede. Why? Because it's 7,000, ain't much. But nonetheless, the brothers out there that love this truth, man. Don't get discouraged. Keep reading.
And every mouth which hath not kissed him.
There you go. There's a remnant of people that haven't kissed Baal, man. There's a remnant of people that don't like Christianity. There's a remnant of people that don't like Islam, that won't circle the stone, man. What's the problem? They're waiting on you to teach them. They're waiting on you to give them the breath of life, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, in the I.S.U.P.K, man. They're waiting for your videos to drop. They're waiting for your TikTok, man. They're waiting for your Twitter and your Instagram and your Periscope, man. That's what they're waiting for. Drop that. Give me any questions? You got a question?
La Asa.
No problem. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Some black history in the Bible, man. So luck, yeah. Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
Okay.
This month is black history. You know what I mean? If you turn the TV, they're gonna show you, Lenny Henry. They're gonna show you, Martin Luther King, and they're gonna show you Trevor McDonald and Moira Stewart and all these, quote unquote black leaders or black people that are prominent or black people that do so much for black people. And let me tell you something, man. Real black history is in the Bible, man. Let me tell you something, black man. Your history started way before the 60s, man. Black History Month, all they talk about is the Windrush. And guess what? Your history predates that, man. If you think the Windrush was great, if you think the Windrush did something great, black man, you need to read the Bible. You need to read about a man called King David, man. A man called King Solomon, the wisest man on the face of the earth, man. That was a black man. He predates the 60s. He did something better than what the Windrush did. You better read about a black man called Jesus Christ, man. He walked on water, that made the blind see, that gave his life so black and Hispanic man can become a brand new creature, man. If you think that's something black, man, you need to read his Bible. His Bible is real black history. You better read about King David's mighty, man. You better read about, good women like Ruth, man. Wonderful woman like Ruth. You're thinking that, Beyonce is something great, man. You gotta read about great black woman like Ruth, man. Great black woman like Miriam in the scriptures. The woman that poured the oil over Christ's head, man. You know what I mean? The other woman for the tribe of Asher in the New Testament that looked after the temple. That's real black history, man. Let me know when you're there, Baba Kushar.
Okay. The book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I have commanded thee this day, that the Lord thy God shall set thee on high above all nations of
Look at
the
that.
earth.
So the Lord's talking to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. And the Lord said, listen, if you keep my commandments, I'll set you on high above all nations. Showing you what? That equality ain't in the Bible. The Lord has said, I'll put you on a high above all nations, man. Not equal to. not below, but high above all nations. The Lord don't believe in equality. The Lord don't believe in, I love all people. I want all people to be up. The Lord said, you follow me, I'll put you high above all nations, meaning no nation will be richer than you. No nation will be greater than you. No nation will be stronger than you. No nation can be more powerful than you. You'll be above them, man. When you look at America, America is above poor countries like what? Like Mexico. They're above poor countries like Poland. And the Lord said, if we followed him, we'll be above them. I mean, the oppressor will be below us, man. The Arabs will be below us. Chinese will be below us, man. We'll be above them. If we follow his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. If we come out of them Christian churches, if we come out of them Muslim mosques, man. Keep it in.
Okay. Verse 2. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And all these blessings, man. Blessings are what? Good things from the Lord, man. You know what I mean? When you're blessed, you get good things, man. Rewards. That's what blessings are, rewards, man. All these rewards shall come upon us and overtake us, man. You know, when you're driving, you overtake a car. You go in front of him. I mean, the blessings will catch you, man, and overtake you. You'll be overwhelmed with blessings, man. With rewards out that the Lord was saying. But clearly, black man, we done something wrong. Because in 2023, we ain't being rewarded, man. You know what I mean? Our brother Mark Duggan is dead, man. Our brother Rashawn Charles is dead, man. Dejan Reed is dead, black man. The Windrush deported, drugs in our neighborhoods, man. We ain't being rewarded. We've been punished, man. Clearly, we're not being rewarded by God. So what went wrong? Something clearly went wrong. Give me verse 15.
Book of Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
This is the flip side. The flip side, we know what will happen if we hearken to God. But the Lord's saying, but it will come to pass if you don't hearken unto the Lord God, if you don't listen unto God, man. What does it mean to listen to God, to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, man? To listen to God would be what? Not celebrate Christmas. To listen to God would what? Not celebrate Easter. But we didn't want to listen to God, so what? We wanted to celebrate Christmas. We wanted to celebrate Easter. Keep it in.
Okay. To observe, to do all his commandments.
And that's what it means for God, to observe and to do all his commandments. Let me tell you something, man. Commandments are do's and don'ts, man. A commandment is a strict military order. It's a strict military order. When you go to the army, they give you commandments, man. Orders that you must do. They're not suggestions. They're not things that you can do if you want. They're not things that you might want to do them. The things that you must do. When you go to the army, they give you commands, man. You have to be up at a certain time. You have to iron your uniform. You have to polish your boots, man. And the Lord gave us commandments. Don't listen to the Christian church. They make out like God's all love and is loving and he don't have rules, or whatever you want to do, you can do. No, man. He's saying it right here. Commandments are things that you must do. And there's things that you must do if you're a black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. If you're a black man, just by you being born from Israelite sperm black man, you can't eat pork no more. Just for the simple fact that you're a black man and you're born from Israelite sperm, you can't cross-dress, man. For the simple fact that you're born from Israelite sperm black man, you can't celebrate Christmas. You can't do it. Those are commands, man. You can't debate it. You can't go up against it. You can't argue it. Those are commandments that you have to do. And God gave us these commandments, and they must be kept, man. They must be kept. And we see what happens when you don't keep them. The Lord said, listen, a man can't lie down with another man. And we see what happened to people that lie down with other men. You know what I mean? We saw the monkeypox, man. We saw the AIDS and the HIV, man. The Lord said, what? You can't eat cat, rat, and dog, man. And we saw what happened to the people that ate them bats, man, and the pangolin. We saw what happened to people that want to eat bush meat, man, and monkeys, man. They got Ebola. And those that wanted to eat bats got what? They got, what's it called again? COVID-19, man. Coronavirus, man. That's what they got. That's what you would get, black man, if you disobey the Lord too, man. Keep it in.
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I have commanded thee this day, that all these curse shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
There you go. This is the flip side now. If we disobey the Lord, all these curses will come upon us now, man. If we obey the Lord, blessings will come upon us. If we disobey the Lord, curses will come upon us. And what's a curse? A curse is a punishment from God, man. A blessing is a reward from God, and a curse is a punishment from God. And God said, all these curses, all these punishments will come upon thee. And we go to the church. Guess what? And the church tells us to break these laws, man. The church said that you can eat pork as long as you pray over it. The church said 2 men can lie down, man, because it's love. It's love, man. They ain't harming nobody. They say, you can interracial marry, man. You know what I mean? God don't see color, man. As long as we keep breaking these laws, black man, what are we gonna get? More curses, man. More punishments, man. And we don't even know it. The church has been playing us, getting us to sin more and more and more. Why? So we get cursed more and more and more, man. We done?
Come on, Khan. Verse 9, verse 18. Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket.
Now give me verse 16.
Oh, come on, Khan. Sorry. Verse 16. Cursed thou shalt be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
There you go. And the Lord said, cursed shall you be in the city, and cursed shall you be in the field, man. The Lord basically say, no matter where you go, you're gonna be cursed, man. And black man, we know this. If you live in islands like Jamaica and Trinidad, you go to the countryside, you see black men cursed, man. Black men living in zinc house, zinc roof, poor, poverty. And you go to the city, you see the same thing, man. You see the same thing. You got brothers in Jamaica. You got brothers leaving the city, no, leaving the country, to go to the city, man. Like as if life's any different. You know what I mean? You got brothers leaving Jamaica to come to England, like life's any better, man. In America, you had brothers that left the South to go to places like New York, like life's any better, man. You escape oppression down south just to go to New York with his gangs, man. Just to go to California with his gangs, man. You fled Jamaica where there was no jobs just to come to England where the oppressor won't hire you. So imagine this year, you had no job in Jamaica, come to England, had no job again. Life was hard in Jamaica, come to England, same thing. The Lord said, what curse shall you be in the city or the field? Meaning what? No matter where you go, black man, you'll be cursed, man. You can't escape these curses. Keep it in.
Come on. Verse 17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
And the Lord said, curse be your basket and your store. What's your basket in your store, man? Your savings. Your savings, man. You put that, even to this day, when you're going shopping online, you can put stuff in your basket, man. You can put it in your basket and buy it later. This is your savings, man. Your store, meaning your storage. And black man, Hispanic man, we don't have no savings, man. Every other nation have savings, man. They have said we don't. We live from paycheck to paycheck, man. We're surviving. They got money put up, man. They got money put down, man. No, we don't have that. And this come upon us. Why? Because we wanted to disobey the Lord, man. Black man, for too long, we've been disobeying the Lord, man. Don't want to try something else. We think that we can disobey God and still have a happy life. We still think, oh, I'll give it a try. Many people leave the truth. Why? Because they want to do what they want to do. And they know better, man. But they're like, take my risk. Why? Because that's what comes with serving yourself. With serving yourself, black man, you can't serve God because you got to serve yourself that much, man. You don't even take the risk of dying, man. Keep it in.
Okay. Verse 18. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flock of thy sheep.
God, break it down for people. What's the fruit of your body?
Children.
There you go. And how are our children cursed?
By poverty.
Go on. In other ways.
Ill health. Bad education.
There you go, man.
Living in the ghettos.
Absolutely. The Bible will curse our children. Our children are cursed as well. Usually your children do better than you. Usually you left out that you got a store, you have one store, you pass it to your son, and your son multiplies that store and becomes better than you are. The East Indian man came to England, couldn't speak English, and his sons became the doctors of England, man. The lawyers of England. Same with the Chinese and the Arabs. But the Bible will curse our children, man. We come to England with nothing, and guess what? 20 years later, our children become nothing also, man. We came to England poor, and guess what? Our kids became the drug dealers of the neighborhood later on. Our children filled out the prisons in England later on. Every other nation, the children became better than what their fathers were, man. They took the money that the fathers laid down and went to uni with it, went to college with it, and became greater than what their fathers were, man. Their fathers were factory workers, now they're doctors, and their children are going to be lawyers, and then their children are going to be teachers, and they do better? Not us, though. Our children do worse than what we did. The Windrush at least held on a job, man. The Windrush at least used to own homes and have black businesses. Our children are worse, man. Our children end up behind bars, end up on crack cocaine, selling crack cocaine, man. Single parent homes. At least the Windrush didn't have single parent homes, man. Keep it in.
Verse 19. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shall thou be when thou goest out.
And the Bible goes, curse are you going to be when you come into the earth, man? Imagine this black man, you come into the earth, man. Your parents are poor. You know what I mean? You come into the earth, man. You know what I mean? Number one, the fact that you're born is a miracle. Why? Because black people are number one in abortion, man. The fact that you come into the earth is a miracle, man. You know what I mean? Living through poverty. You know what I mean? Black on black crime, police brutality. And then guess what? Curse, you even curse when you die. Slovakia. Even imagine, yeah. It costs more to die, man, than to live. Imagine as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we can't afford to die. Like not being afford to live is one thing. I get that, but imagine we can't afford to die, man. Imagine we can't afford to live because why? There's bills, food, children, and we can't afford to die. Why? Because that gravestone costs. I just said funeral costs about 10 grand, man. That gravestone, man. That patch of land costs money, man. The funeral service costs money, man. And the Bible will curse you be when you're in the earth, and curse are you going to be when you leave, man. I mean, we got bills. We got bills when we were alive, and even when we're dead, we leave a bill as well, man. How many brothers have buried loved ones and left with a bill? Left with a bill that they're still paying off, and that loved one's been dead, man. Keep reading.
Don't come. Verse 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke in all that thou settest thine hand for to do, until thou be destroyed.
And the Lord said, what? He'll be against us in anything that we set our hand to do, man. You have a lot of black people talking about, yeah, I'm going to go invest into Bitcoin. I'm going to go do this, man. I'm going to go invest in this. And none of it works, man. The ghetto still exists. Poverty still exists, man. Black people being hungry still exists. Why? Because the Lord's against us. Why? Because we disobeyed him. Anything we set our hand to do, the Lord's against, man. The only thing the Lord's for and I keep his law, statute, and commandments, man. That's the only thing that will work for us. Keep it in.
Someone can. Until thou be destroyed, until thou be perished quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou art forsaken me. Verse 21. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land whether thou goest to possess it.
And the Lord said he make pestilences cleave to us, man. Pestilences, man, not pestilences, mice, man. Rats, roaches. The Lord said these will cleave unto you, man. What the Lord does to us. This is why we pay big money for on rent, man. In a rat-infested apartment, man. A mouse-infested apartment. A roach-infested apartment. Forget about it in New York, man. I heard them man pay big money, man. Big money to slumlords. You know what I mean? And the house is full of roaches, full of mice. This is how we live as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The Lord said it will happen. That's the thing. Keep it in.
Come on, verse 22. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with an extreme burning, and with the sword, and with the blasting.
And these are the diseases, man. Inflammation, the sword, the burning. These are the things that we go through, and we think it's normal, man. Black man is number one in high blood pressure, number one in diabetes, number one with the gout, man. That's the Lord letting you know. Number one in sickle cell, man. You know, number one in all these things. That's the Lord letting us know. And scientists say we don't know why, but black people, remember that the other day? Black people are number one with COVID-19. No. They said black people are more likely to die of COVID-19 than oppressors. Why? Because the Lord said what happened, man. The Lord said what happened. So these diseases will hit us harder than anybody else, man. You know what I mean? You can't tell us we are stronger than our oppressor, man. All you got to do is watch the Olympics. We're stronger than them. You know what I mean? Physically stronger than them, man. So why is it these diseases kill us? Why is it we got blood pressure more than they do? Why is it we die of these diseases more than they do? Why? Clearly because the Lord is not on our side, man. Read that again, Ak.
Verse 22. The Lord shall smite thee with a consumption, and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with the blasting, and with the mildew, and they shall pursue thee until
Mm.
thou perish.
And they will pursue you, man. They will chase you, man. You can't escape this, man. Keep it in.
Verse 23. And thy heavens that is above thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
Okay, break it down for me.
The heaven above is like whatever we try to achieve, it's hard. Our work and everything that we try to survive is like iron. Everything we do is just hard, no matter whether we go up or down.
Yeah, you're almost there. You're almost there. The Lord basically talking about prison, man. Meaning, like the heaven is above you. Imagine your heaven is iron. There's an old saying, and it goes, there's an iron ceiling on your achievements, meaning you can't achieve that goal. It's an old saying, and the Lord say, listen, imagine it's talking about you in prison. Above you is iron, and beneath you is brass, meaning you can't dig into the ground or you can't climb out. You're locked in. There's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? You can't. There's nothing that black people can do to get out of the jail. They tell us, well, you don't want to be poor. Go college. We go college, man. They say, if you're poor, well, you gotta get some money. And black people, we get money. We get money, man. Floyd Mayweather was a rich black man who faces racism, just like how the poor man does, man. Oprah Winfrey's a rich black woman that faces racism, just like a poor one does, man. Michael Jackson was a rich black man that died the death of a poor black man. Michael Jackson died of a drug overdose, man. He could have, you know what I mean? And guess what? Poor black people die of drug overdose all the time. Oprah Winfrey got racial profiled, man, in the store. Just like how poor black women get racial profiled in the store. This is something that you can't escape, man. You're stuck in it. Whether you're rich and black, poor and black, you got big status and black, small status and black. You're locked into it like a jail, man. You can't escape it. Keep it in.
Verse 24. The Lord shall make the rain of thy land powder and dust. From heaven shall it come down upon thee until thou be destroyed.
There you go. No blessings, man. You need rain to grow crops, man. You need rain to have blessings, man. And the Lord said, I'm not going to give you no blessings, man. The rain's going to be dust. Keep it in.
Verse 25.
Yeah. And this is Black history, by the way, man. This is how we got into this predicament, man. This is how we got here. This is how we got into England. This is how we got to the Caribbean. This is how we got in the position that we are in right now. October, the whole month of October, they'll ever teach you this black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. They teach about Trevor McDonald, man. A man that tells the news. You know what I mean? They tell you about, Frank Bruno, Lennox Lewis, who are just high-paid slaves, man. That's what they are. Just high-paid slaves. We in the ghetto are low-paid slaves and they're high-paid slaves, man. Anyone ever seen the movie Django? In the movie Django, you had the field Negroes, man, which was low-paid slaves. Then you had the house Negroes, man, that dressed in better clothing. Got to eat, got to be around the oppressors, man. Got to be in the kitchen and not work in the hot sun, man. But both of them are slaves, man. One just gets paid more. One just has a different job. You can have a guard dog, man, that stays outside in the cold, and you can have a dog that fits in your handbag, man. Both of them are dogs, man. And that's how black people are treated in England. In England, we're treated like dogs, man. Just dogs have a different level, a different status, a different category. And you have what you have is the man that gets to stay in the house thinking is better than the other. The one that stays in the house thinks is better than the one outside, man. When both you are dogs, man. The oppressor, the owner would not have neither of you rule over him, man. You know what I mean? Some oppressors like dogs in their handbag. Some oppressors like dogs outside. But one thing they both have in common: neither of them want dogs to rule over them. That's what we don't understand. Keep it in.
The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies, and thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them.
There you
and
go. The
shall
Lord will be smitten before our enemies, man. We'll go out there to battle, you know what I mean? A group of brothers, man, and we'll scatter 7 ways, man. We'll scatter 7 ways. And that happened in the Roman. That happened in 70 AD, man. We went and thought we could beat the Romans, man. That happened also in the time of Joshua, man, because we disobeyed the Lord. A brother took a African garment, man, and we lost them wars, man. Keep it in.
and shall be removed into all kingdoms of the earth.
Mm. And you don't tell me this ain't black people. The Bible goes, we're going to be a nation of people going to be removed into all kingdoms of the earth, man. Don't tell me that in black people, man. Don't tell me that in Hispanics and Native Indians, man. We're removed into all kingdoms of the earth. Removed, man. The so-called Jewish man migrated into all kingdoms of the earth, mainly Europe, Slovakia. You know, every other nation migrate, but black people, we will be removed into all nations, man. We were in England, why? Because we was removed to the islands, man, and then got invited over here in the 60s, man. We're in America, why? Because we was removed there. We're in Brazil, why? Because we was removed there. The so-called Hispanics was removed into places like Spain, man. We was removed into all nations, man. Don't tell me this Bible ain't talking about us, man. Don't tell me this Bible talking about some Israeli man. It ain't. Keep it in.
Verse 26. And thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air.
And the Bible goes, our carcass shall be meat to all the fowls of the air. And when you look at slavery, black man, they said that what? Sharks would follow the slave ship, man. Sharks would follow the slave ship. Why? Because they knew that meat was coming off there. If you was a black man on the slave ship and you were sick, or because of you're not at home, you feel sick, man, or you're sick because of food that they were feeding you. They didn't want you to make the other slaves sick, man. They'll throw you overboard, man. They'll throw you overboard, and they said sharks follow the ships. That's how much black people thrown overboard, man. Our body was meat for animals. Our carcasses was meat for the animals. Keep it in.
And unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away.
There you go. And no man shall fray them away. Not to fray them away means like go, shoot. They said that carcasses ate us, man. And no one gave a damn, no one cared, man. We didn't even get a good burial, man. So lucky, man. Anyway, give me Matthew 10 and 5.
The book of Matthew 10 verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth, commanded them, saying, Go not in the ways of the Gentiles.
Okay, so man, this is real black history, man. We got a king called Yahawashi, man. You know what I mean? A man that loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. A man sent from God, man, to save blacks and Hispanics, man. And this is how much he loves us. Christ had 12 disciples, 12 men that he rode with him, 12 soldiers, and told them, listen, don't go preach to no Gentiles, man. Don't go teaching no Gentiles. If you're not black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, don't go to them people, man. Keep it in.
Go not in the ways of Go not into the ways of the Gentiles, and in the city of the Samaritans enter ye not. Verse 6. But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
And Jesus Christ said, go rather to the lost sheep out of the house of Israel. Black man, this is black history, man. Something that no one can partake in, something for us, man. Don't we want something for us? Once upon a time, carnival was somewhat black, man. Now carnival, all nations go to, man. Once upon a time, braids was black. Now all nations got braids, man. Black man is one thing that they can't take from us, man. And that's our salvation, man. That's our kingdom, man. Our kingdom for black people only, man. For black people only, man. And no one else can have it. Christ will only go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And the lost sheep of the house of Israel is black people. Who's more lost than black people, man? We don't know us. We don't know our surname. We got another man's surname for our surname, man. If you're calling yourself Black British, man. But before the 60s, we were in Britain. So what was our people before the 60s? We don't know. Why? Because we lost, man. You're calling yourself Afro-Caribbean. You're calling yourself after a hairstyle, man. And Caribbean just means dog. A Carib is a dog, man. You're calling yourself African American. You're calling yourself after 2 white men. And you're naming yourself after 2 continents as well, man. How can you be 2 continents? No one's lost more than black people, man. Black people looking for God, searching for God. And in our searching for God, we want to be Christian. In our searching for God, we want to be Rastas. In our searching for God, we want to be the nation of Islam. We want to be regular Islam. No one's more lost than us, man. And Christ, guess what? Go and teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And that's our goal, man. Our brothers are lost, and guess what? We're going to find them. Our brothers are lost, and guess what? We're going to give them the truth, man. This ain't for everybody. This ain't for the Chinese and the Arabs and all nations. This is for black people only, man. Keep reading up.
And as ye go preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
You go, as you go, tell these brothers, man, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. What's the kingdom of heaven, man? The kingdom of heaven is when black people rule, man. The kingdom of heaven is when you see black faces on the money, when you see a black man in 10 Downing Street, when you see black men in the House of Parliament, man. And Christ said the kingdom of heaven is close. That's what at hand means. It's something at hand. It means it's in arm's reach. It's very close. And Christ said it's 2,000 years ago, man. So how close do you think it is now? Keep reading. Right, Marcel, you got it? And Christ said the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's close, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. All you got to do is look at the sign of the times, man. Look at all the wars happening all over the earth. Look at all the earthquakes, man. Look at the famines, man. We feel like there ain't no famine. Why? Because our food comes from a supermarket, man. Well, do research, man. They're making food in labs nowadays, man. They're battery farming. Look up battery farming. Look up GMOs, man. All these things they're doing. Why? Because there's not much food left. You know what I mean? There ain't much product left, man. Listen, black man, at times at hand. All these things are going on, and we're still smoking weed. All these things are going on, and we're still trying to have unlawful fun. Let's live our life crazy and live our life lavish. Black man, you better get it together, man. Because right about now, all the other nations are fighting, man. They're fighting for the diamonds. They're fighting for freedom. Meanwhile, we're in the club. Meanwhile, we're trying to get a record deal, man. Black man, we got to wake up, man. Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You know what I mean? Read on, Babu Kishar.
Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead.
That's the job of black people, man. Christ said, kill the sick. Sick who? Sick Israelites, man. Sick people from where? From the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's our job, black man. We help sick black people, man. We fix sick black people, man. We raise dead black people. How do you raise dead black people? By giving them the truth, man. That's our job, man. That's how much Christ loved black people. Christ loved black people so much. He told disciples only to help black people and raise the dead. Raise dead what? Raise dead black people, man. You know what I mean? Heal the sick. Heal sick who? Sick black people. Drop that. Give me Revelations 1:1. Give some more black history, man. Let me know me the Revelations 1:1.
The book of Revelation 1 verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
There you go. So this is the revelation of Jesus Christ, the revealing of Jesus Christ, man. This Bible about to reveal the real image of Christ, how Christ looked like, how Christ behaved, everything about Christ. To reveal means to make known, man. To reveal means to make known something that was hidden. If a woman reveals herself to you, it means she undresses for you. If you reveal something, it means it was hidden, but now it's no longer hidden. And the whole world thinks that Christ is an oppressor. The whole world thinks that Christ is Caucasian. The whole world thinks that Christ is all love. The whole world thinks that Christ loves everybody. But in this book here, it's going to reveal how Christ really is, man. How Christ looked like, how Christ behaves, and who Christ loved too, man. Read.
Welcome. And he sent and signified it by his angels unto his servant John.
There you go. And John the Revelator wrote this book, man. Wrote this book, and guess what? This message was given to John so that so he can write it down, and we can have it today in 2023, man. To wake up, brothers, man. Keep reading.
Verse 2. Who bore record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ, and all things that he saw.
There you go. And John bore witness of it, man. I mean, John saw this, man. This is why we should believe in the book of Revelation. Why? Because a man of God saw it, man. He bore witness, man, bore record. When you record something, you write it down. And John saw it. And that's why we should believe it, man. This is why it's true, because a man saw it, man. Keep it in.
Verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the word of this prophecy.
You go, the Bible goes, blessed is he that reads, man. And blessed is he that hears the word of this prophecy, a man that hears it, a man that understands it, man. Keep reading.
And keep these things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Read that part again.
Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the word of the prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand.
Also, blessed is he that readeth and hears the prophecy and does it, man. That's what you gotta do, black man. You can't hear it. You can't come to the camp where that's interesting, man. You can't be in the classes, so that's interesting, man. Putting up thumbs up emojis and everything, man. You gotta do it too, man. You gotta join the UPK, man. I want to see you in these classes, man. I want to see you doing in 90 days in all black, man. The Bible goes, blessed is he that readeth and heareth and doeth it, man. You can't just hear that it's good to not eat pork. You gotta do it too, man. You gotta not eat pork too. You can't just hear that it's good for, you know, to keep the Passover. I want to see what the Passover too, man. That's what you gotta do. Then that's how you're blessed, man. We done?
Okay. Verse 4. John, to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you, and peace from him which is, and which was, and which is to come, and from the 7 spirits which are before his throne.
Okay, so this is John speaking to he wrote letters to the 7 churches at the time. At that time, it had 7 churches, 7 schools. It's like today we got schools in the UK, we got schools in New York, schools in Philadelphia. They had 7 churches back then, which is what it was: Rome, Colossia, Ephesus, Galatia. And John wrote this to the 7 churches, man. Initially, this was written to them. You know, man, we got the same records today and we read them. You know what I mean? The same record reveals how Christ looked like, man, how Christ behaves, what kind of man Christ was. Keep it in.
Okay. Verse 5. Let's start from verse 4. John, the servant, to John, to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you, and peace from him which is, and which was, and which is to come, and from the 7 spirits which are before his throne. Verse 5.
So
and
John
from Jesus.
John's writing a letter to the churches, man. The first thing he says, grace and peace, man. Peace in the Hebrew, shalom. So first thing Christ said to the church, man, shalom, man. Greets them, man. Skip me down to verse 10, Baba Kashar.
Verse 10. I was in the spirit on the Lord's day, and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet.
There you go. So this is John. Now John saying he was in the spirit on the Lord's day, man. On the Lord's day, which is what? The Sabbath, man. I mean, heard a great voice like a trumpet, a loud voice. When you read the Bible again, this is the revelation of Christ. Christians think that Christ is all soft-spoken, all nice. Nah, man. Christ spoke loud, heard a great voice like a trumpet, man. We're revealing here what Christ is really like. And Christ was loud, man. He weren't soft, man. John heard a voice loud like a trumpet. And if you hear something loud, what's the first? You hear something loud behind you. What's the first thing you're gonna do? Is turn around, man. The first thing you're gonna do is look to see where that noise is coming from. That's the first thing. You hear something loud. The first thing you do is look to see where it's coming from. What is it? Who is it? And that's what John did, man. John looked with his eyes, man. And this is what he saw. Keep it in.
As of a trumpet, verse 11, saying, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last.
Yahweh said, I'm the Alpha and the Omega, man, the first and the last, man. Jesus Christ was what? Adam and is Yahweh, man. I mean, it started with him, it's going to end with him, man. Keep it in.
And what thou seest, write in a book.
Read that again.
And Revelation 1 verse 11, saying, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book.
And what thou seest, man, what you see with your eyes, write it in a book. What you see, S-E-E, man. Make no mistake, I'm not taking the Bible out of context. I'm not mixing it around. People say, oh, you don't really mean that, man. The Bible goes, what you see, write it in a book, man. And John wrote down what he saw in the book of Revelations. We're reading it right now. Keep reading.
And send it unto the 7 churches which are in Asia, and unto Ephesus, and unto Samaria, and unto Pergamos, and unto Thyatira, and unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
John turned
And
to see what is natural. When someone's speaking, you look at who he's speaking to. John turned to see the voice that was speaking to him. There's a man speaking to him saying, there's a man speaking to him with a loud voice, man, and saying, listen, what you see right in the book, man, I send it to this school and that school and this school, speaking to John. So John's looking like, yo, who's this? You know, telling me, giving me these commands. Keep it in.
Verse 12, and I turned to see the voice that spake to me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
And when John turned around, he saw 7 golden candlesticks, man. We should call them menorah, man. Later on, you find out in the chapter that these 7 candlesticks represent the 7 churches, man. But this is what John saw in his vision. Read.
Verse 13, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
And he saw the Son of Man, one like unto the Son of Man. Read. Clothed
with a garment down to the foot.
And Jesus Christ had a garment on down to the foot, a long garment on down to the foot, man. That's how we dressed the ancient times. You're gonna see a lot of that in the Passover coming up, man. Garments down to the foot, man. A long garment. It's not a dress. Underneath it, men have trousers, man, have breeches. Men have jeans on, man. It's a long garment down to the foot, like a trench coat. A trench coat's a long coat. You have short coats. You have long coats, man. Like a poncho or a long t-shirt. That's what a garment is. A garment ain't a dress. A dress is nothing underneath it. A garment is a long. It's like a t-shirt but long. Now you have a coat that comes to your waist, and you got a coat that goes to the ground. That's what a garment is. A long garment. It ain't a dress. Keep it in.
And girded about the paps with a golden girdle.
And Christ had a golden girdle around his waist, man, around his midsection, around his paps to keep his girdle intact, man. A gold one as well, man, showing you that you can wear gold, man. Jehovah's Witnesses, you can't wear gold. It's evil to wear gold. It's proudful. You're meant to be humble and bummy and trampy. Nah, man. That's nowhere in the Bible. If you're supposed to be bummy and trampy and look rough, then why has Christ got a golden belt around his waist, man? Gold always looks good. Whether it's a gold ring, gold earring, gold nose ring, gold, bracelet, gold belt. Don't matter what you got on, man. Gold always looks good. You got a gold ring, it looks nice straight away for the simple fact it's gold. You got a gold necklace, it looks nice for the simple fact it's gold. You got a gold belt, like what Christ had around his waist. That must look wonderful, man. Must look beautiful. Keep it in. You got it, Mousa? The bro's crushed again. Yeah, man. And that's what they don't understand. They don't understand the Bible, man. Jesus is not nowhere in the Bible is it wrong to have gold, man. Nowhere in the Bible is it wrong to spend a bit of money and look nice, man. But the problem with the Bible said, listen, don't be known for it, man. Don't let your righteousness be about, oh, well, he dresses good, but he got expensive clothes. That's what the Bible had a problem with. Don't become vain, man. Don't worship these things. But make no mistake, there's nothing wrong with having gold. Our king had a gold war belt around his waist, man. Around his waist. And we had a belt around our waist. Why? To stop me from being thrust through with a sword, man. It's like a bulletproof vest. So if a man tries to stab you, he will hit the belt, man. Everyone knows about gold is a strong metal, man. It's a strong metal. So not only does it look good, a sword won't go through it, man. Keep it in.
Come on. Verse 14. His head and his ear were white like wool.
And Christ's head,
white like snow.
His head and his hairs, meaning the hair on his head and the hairs on his face, man. The beard, mustache, sideburns was white and woolly, man. And it was white like snow. Christ had a woolly textured hair and like an afro, man. And they don't ever teach this in school, man. They don't ever teach this in Sunday school. They don't ever teach this in Black History Month. They don't ever teach us that, man. That Christ had a woolly textured hair. And guess what? Black people have woolly textured hair, man. Jesus Christ was a black man according to the Bible, man. This is real Black history that they don't want to teach us. Let me tell you something, man. I'm not knocking Trevor McDonald. I'm pretty sure he did a good job, he worked his way to the top, man. But listen, there's better history that predates Trevor McDonald, man. You know what I mean? The greatest man to walk the face of the earth was a black man. You know what I mean? A black man made the blind see, man. A black man walked on water, man. A black man performed miracles, man. A black man gave his life for other black men. That's great, man. That's wonderful. So this is something that we should remember. This is something that we should give our life to. This is something that should be on every billboard, man. This is something that should be on TV. Keep reading.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were as a flame of fire. I mean, what? Christ had red eyes, man. You know what I mean? Christ had red eyes. Why? Because he drank wine in moderation. Christ drank so much wine, they called him a drunkard, man. He wasn't a drunkard, but they thought he was a drunkard, and they called him a drunkard. Christ loves wine. Another thing that your Catholic Church, once again, yeah, another thing that the Catholic Church lies about, man. They say, oh, you know, you can't drink wine, man. But Jesus Christ drank wine. Some of them even lie and say, nah, he drank. What say he drank grape juice, man? Because wine is made from grapes, man. Christ didn't drink no grape juice, man. They thought that they called Christ a drunkard. You can't get drunk off grape juice, man. Christ drank proper fermented wine, man.
Christ's first miracle was to turn water into wine. So why would he turn water into wine and not drink wine?
There you go. Listen, not only did Christ turn water into wine, he turned it into good wine too, man. Turned into good wine. When you read it, they said, yo, I see you save the best wine till last. The good stuff, man, that good strong stuff. You know, that 40%, man. That good wine, that good taste wine, man. The one that's been in the barrel, man, for 10 years. That's how great it was, man. It was fine wine. It was no jolting, man. It was no grape juice. Keep reading up.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they are burnt in a furnace.
And his feet, John looked down and saw his feet, man, because he wore sandals, and his feet was like fine brass. Brass is brown, man. Jesus Christ's feet was the color of brass. And if your feet is the color of brass, that means your chest is the color of brass, man. That means your face is the color of brass, making Christ a brown man. And it also because Christ was so dark, like he burnt in a furnace, man. Anything you burn will turn out dark. You burn anything, it will be dark. Even if you burn white rice, man. You burn white paper, it will turn black. Jesus Christ was a dark-skinned black man, and they don't ever teach us this, man. You can be proud because of Oprah and Trevor McDonald and black men. Surely you should be proud of this, man. Surely you should be proud of this. A black man, the greatest black man to walk the face of the earth was your color, man. It was from your race, man, your nation. And he come back to save your nation, gave his life to save our nation, man. This is something we should be proud of, man. Keep reading.
Come. And is as if it burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
And his voice was the sound of many waters, man. I mean, again, first it said his voice like a trumpet. Now it's in his voice like many waters, man. Loud, man. When you go to the seaside, when you go to the seaside or the beach, you see waters just crashing, making loads of noise. That's how Yahushua spoke, man. He weren't soft, man. He weren't soft spoken or all nice and lovey-dovey. He was an austere man, as the Bible says, man. Keep it in.
Verse 16. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword.
All right, don't sweat. Jordan, give me my last one. Give me Acts. In fact, give me Jeremiah 14:2.
Okay. The book of Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
Okay, read that one more time. So luck, yeah.
Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
These are the Jews, man. The Bible goes, Jews are mourning. The word Jew comes from the word Judah, man. The Bible goes, the real Jews are in mourning. We're in mourning, man. The real Jews, listen, the real Jews, we ain't got no army in Palestine. We don't have no nuclear weapons, man. We don't own Warner Brothers, man. We don't own the banks in the Diamond District. We don't have our own community in Stamford Hill in northwest London. The real Jews are in mourning. The real Jews are in council estates, man. The real Jews are in the projects, man. The real Jews face black on black crime and police brutality, man. The real Jews lose their children to police. The Metropolitan Police shoot their children dead in the streets, man. That's what the real Jews are. We're in mourning, man. We're crying, man. Even the music that we make shows how much we're crying, shows how much we're suffering, shows how much we're dying, man. The real Jews are in mourning. The people that call themselves Jews, they ain't in mourning, man. They ain't in mourning. They got bombed by Hamas and have been retaliating ever since, man. We get killed by the police and we got to go march and beg them. We're begging them not to kill no more. We're saying, please kill no more. Every time you march, black man, you are begging the police force, man. You're saying, please kill no more, man. Please kill no more. Just kill. You killed one. Just leave it like that, man. Please give us food. Please give us benefits. Please give us more police. We're begging, man. That man that calls himself a Jew, he don't beg for nothing, man. He got bombed by Hamas. And listen, man, since then, Palestine has been bombed countless times. Food supply has been cut off, starved out, the whole nine, man. We get hurt and we be able to eat it up, man. We get stopped. Imagine this. We get stopped. Imagine Mama saw, please come and pull us over, stop and frisk us and call us all types of racial names. And guess what? We don't even report it, man. We got to shake it off and just go, oh, well, it happens, man. Our kids come home. Palestine, the Israeli man got justice, man. His kids got killed, and guess what? He went back and killed other people's kids, man. Our kids get killed by the Metropolitan Police, so we just got to, you know what I mean? It happens, man. We go church. We got to go church, man. We got to resort to drugs, man, to fight the pain. These men actually get justice, man. We done?
Go on, come. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Read that again from the top, the whole thing.
Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are blocked unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
And the real Jews, what? Are mourning, and not only are we mourning, we are black as well, man. We are black unto the ground. We are black. That's our skin color, man. We are black. Not only are we black, even we're so black, even our conditions black, man. Even how we live is black as well. That's why Africans who are dark skinned don't consider themselves black people, man. They call themselves African, Somali, Nigerian. We're the ones called black people. Why? Not only because skin's black, but even our condition's black too. They even call us black people. Why? Because our condition, man. You know what I mean? But with that, that's the class. We got class tomorrow from Manchester, 7 to 9. By Officer Papawan, Officer Alban. Class on Wednesday by Officer Ariala. Class Thursday should be Captain Mashak Mayam. Friday with Lashawan Kodash. And also on the end as well. You know, I'm sure a special guest for you, for everybody. You know, don't call us yet. Also, make sure you come into the school, which is 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. That's 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Make sure you reach that. The school number 079 607 46784. 079 607 46784. That's call that number. You know what I mean? Also getting you all black, be a troop in the school, get yourself a name. You know what I mean? Help build a school, man. Help get blacks, Hispanics, Native off drugs. Help your people, man. You know what I mean? You can do that by contacting the school. Also, it's I.S.U.P.K @gmail.com. You know, make sure it's all our contacts with I.S.U.P.K on Facebook, Periscope, Instagram, TikTok. You know what I mean? Got loads of content, man. Make you go there, enjoy, like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Send it to your family. And link to you also. The whole nine, man. So with that, you know what I mean? Shalom.
This a Batman too. I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit. Alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop on. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. J. Cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my life feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. A little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it'll never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but they Glock 5 rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it'll never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.